This is the reason you can't lose weight. Alright guys, so I've got a question from one of my followers and he asked me, Tyson, I've been exercising, I've been eating right, and I still can't lose weight. What is going on? And I know how much of a struggle this is. I know how many people have had this type of struggle before. We think we're doing all the right things, but we're still not losing the weight. So what is causing these type of things? And that's what I want to share with you guys today. Now, when it comes to losing weight, a lot of people just think they need to eat healthier, they need to move more, and that's all they need to do. And it's very true. Most people will start losing weight if they just change simple habits like moving more, eating less, and eating healthier. But the second thing I just quickly touched over, eating less, is what a lot of people don't do. They think even though they're eating healthier, that's going to be the best thing for them. And to be honest, it's not. Because when we think of healthy, especially for us guys, like when we think of healthy, we can't just eat like salad and things like that. We like to eat more food, we like to be full. So when we think of healthy, we'll snack on things like nuts, we'll eat things like higher calorie dried fruits. And we think all these things are healthy, and they are, but they're really high in calories. And the one reason you're not losing weight is because you're still in a calorie surplus, which means you're consuming more calories than you're burning. It doesn't matter whether you're eating a lot of healthy food and whether you're exercising a lot, but if you're eating too much food, whether it be from good or bad food, you're not going to lose body fat. And that's why we struggle with it. We just get confused about this because there's so much things out there about you've got to eat healthy, and you should be eating healthy. You know, I like to advocate the 80-20 approach to making sure that you're getting the right amount of nutrients. But if you're eating too much healthy, high calorie dense foods, well then it's not going to serve your best purpose. Now the most highly calorie dense foods that I come across that people are snacking on are a lot of nuts. They'll snack on like handfuls at a time. Another thing that people really think they can go on is the dried fruit, like I said. And dried fruit, when you look at the serving sizes, oh my god, you could have a look at 3 or 4 dates can easily add up to a lot of carbohydrates. Like honestly, more than rice at the end of the day. So you've really got to keep an eye on the type of dried fruit you're consuming. Another thing is also fruit juice. People think that they can juice fruit, like they can actually make their own, or they'll choose a local fruit juice. And this is just full of broken down sugars and carbohydrates at the end of the day. Now, carbohydrates aren't a bad thing. You still need them in your diet. But if you're just consuming a whole bunch of sugar and carbohydrate, it's just going to be mucking up with your system. So avoid the sugary drinks is a big thing that people don't realize too. 1 can of Coke, it's got 40 grams of sugar, right? That equals, that's a lot. So that's 160 calories for a can. The same type of juice. Juice has got nearly as much sugar as it does in Coke. So all these things, all these beverages and stuff you're sipping on during the day, the Gatorades, all those things add up over time. So you may think you're making the healthier choices, but just actually start having a look. What I suggest is that you start tracking the amount of food you're eating to get an idea about how much you're consuming each day. That's going to be the best predictor to see if you're actually in a calorie deficit. Because if you really write down exactly what you're eating, exactly what you're drinking, and exactly what every single thing you're putting in your body, then you're going to get the exact idea about how much you're having. Oh, I had a Gatorade this morning. And then I had some milk in my coffee, and I had some cream. Oh, and I had some sugar. Alright, so I'm having sugar in my coffee. I'm having a Gatorade during the day. I'm having a couple of pieces of dried fruit. I'm having 2 handfuls of nuts at lunch, plus your normal meals. That's just, that could be adding up to another easily 400 or 500 calories you didn't even think about. And those 400 or 500 calories a day can be what's holding you back from your weight loss. So start tracking it all. A really good app I like to use is MyFitnessPal. I will log in every day and still log in my food. And I've been doing this for over 6 years now because I like to make sure that I'm on track for my goals. I mean, some days, yes, I'm going to miss it, but if I know that I'm consistent with what I'm eating, then I know that I'm not going to be pushing that scale upwards, and I can actually see when my scale is going to go down. Because you can try and increase the exercise all you want, but at the end of the day, reducing your calories is going to be much easier for you to do than to have to go and put out a whole bunch of work at the gym. And plus, if you put in too much work at the gym, it's going to increase your appetite because you've just put in a lot of hard work. So that's the video for today, guys. Start tracking your food. That'll be the first thing you need to understand when it comes to trying to lose body fat. Also, what I want you to do is, if you want to learn more about this, click on the link below and I'm going to give you my free first chapter of the ebook that explains everything about nutrition. If you're sick of having stubborn belly fat and you want to make a change, get the free chapter of the ebook and start taking action today. Speak to you guys tomorrow.